welcome to the 49th convention. And now we have a lot of things to do. I am inviting our convener, Dr. Sisir Senapati, to come to the stage and start lightning and begin the 49th convention. Dr. Senapati, please come. Okay, so now we have the national anthem. I would request all of you to please stand up, and we'll have the American national anthem, followed by the Indian national anthem, and then we have the Odia anthem. And the participants are Akanksha Patnaik, Jessica Patnaik, Prachi Mahapatra, Sanjana Sahu, Riya Mishra.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाए जय जय गाता जन गण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे वन्दे उत्कल जननी घन वन भूमि राजित अङ्गे नीलभूधर मळ साजित रङ्गे कळ कळ मुखरित चारु विहङ्गे जननी 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 वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी सुन्दर साळि सुशोभित क्षेत्र ज्ञान विज्ञान प्रदाशित नेत्र जोगी ऋषि गण उत जप पवित्र जननी 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 वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी सुन्दर मन्दिर मण्डित देश चारु कला बळि शोभित वेश पुण्य तीर्थकाय पुण्य प्रदेश जननी 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 वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी जननी
Thank you so much. There are lovely tones by our young adult girls. So next is our Michigan OSA president. May I invite Vivek Das to the podium to start introducing himself and the other guests on the list. So thank you, Vivek Bhai. Please come forward.
Namaskar. On behalf of Michigan OSA, I welcome you to the 49th OSA convention. We are here to celebrate our culture, and what a glorious culture. There are so many things that we have to be proud about, and let's discuss all of that. Next slide, please. Culture is the one that, is the invisible bond that binds all of us. Our roots give us a sense of meaning, identity, and strength to us. And our culture is something that we have to be very proud about. In the past, our forefathers, our ancestors crossed the 7 seas. They went to Bali, Indonesia, Java, Sumatra, Burma. Very seafaring and maritime trade-oriented people. So we share the same heritage and the culture. So it's appropriate that we are also here. We cross the 7 seas. The heroic deeds of the Kalinga War moved Ashoka so much that he forsake expansionism and sought refuge in Buddhism. That had the power of the people we come from. It's something to be really proud about. Not just warfare and trade, but also the Paiko Vidraha. We were the first war of independence against the British rule. Odisha is also, just go back to the previous slide, please. Odisha is also the home of the Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. The cult is based on love, affection, sincerity, devotion, and the Lord that we see here is considered a friend of the people. We go to when we have any need or we seek solace or guidance from the Lord. We consider him as a friend. Odisha is also the land of the beautiful Odissi dance, which originated in the temples of Odisha. It's graceful, symmetrical, and rhythmic, and it's based on the infinite love of Lord Krishna and Radha. It's beautiful. So let's celebrate that culture where we come from. Something to be really proud about. As we celebrate our culture, let's celebrate the achievements that we have achieved here. This generation that you are all part of has made tremendous progress in science and technology, research and development, education, commerce, medicine, engineering. And thanks to your efforts, we are one of the most prosperous communities in the country. So something to celebrate about that. I would like to now celebrate the land we have adopted as our home. Next slide, please. So this America, it says something about America and taking on the ideas of two great presidents, Bill Clinton and George Bush. It says something about America that all of us were willing to sacrifice our friends and family and come here and make new beginnings. And every generation of immigrants has proved industrious, the most innovative, and the most restless, and made tremendous achievements in the field of economy, culture, and renewed the promise of freedom and opportunity for all. This is a very beautiful thing. Next slide, please. Our theme is bridging the generation and celebrating ODI unity. We can't do that without thanking our youth. Our youth has made the community proud by making tremendous progress in the studies, extracurricular activities, making really great career choices, going on to lead productive and fulfilling life as citizens. We had a community service event recently at Gleaner's Food Bank. The youth and the adults, mingled together, and we packed and sorted and packed and distributed 6,000 pounds of food to the poor and needy in Michigan. We have done this in the past. Other communities across USA, ODI communities, have also done the same. Different hospitals and soup kitchens and other places, New Jersey and Pennsylvania and all of that. So our community has given a lot back to the community, to the greater community. We appreciate that. Our youth has also celebrated in all our activities like Kumar Purnima, Saraswati Puja, Ganesh Puja, and they have given so much of energy to us and shown us the path, so we are proud of them. And I would like to close with, can I go to the last slide, please? Both in Michigan, can I have the mic? I think can you hear me? Yes. You can hear me? Okay, thank you. Both in Michigan and Odisha, we have a lot of rivers and lakes. The Michigan is called the Great Lakes State, and Odisha is the land of a lot of rivers. So I would like to close with this thought with us. How do we take some inspiration from the lakes? Just like the lakes and the rivers start from the mountains and flow up to the sea, our lives start from the source of energy, Brahman, and goes back to the same Brahman. And the river flows because its identity is to flow. And if we follow the same identity, and each drop of the river is the Atma, the soul that we have, and our nature, our intrinsic nature is to do good. So if we follow that, if we do good, then we get the strength. Just like the river, it keeps gushing and overcoming all the obstacles in our path because it's true to its purpose, it's true to its nature. So if we are true to our nature, which is the Atman, which is always in the right path, we will have the strength and the purpose and do the right thing. And as we live out our different roles in our life, which we call dharma, as we are fathers, sons, daughters, mothers, sisters, brothers, employees, as we do our dharma, we should follow our atma so that we do the right thing and we get our strength. And finally, I would like to say that, as the culture that we have is just like the river takes its shapes and bends and course, the culture and the core values shapes us in that. So thank you for coming to Michigan. I welcome you all. Thank you for celebrating our culture. I invite our National President, Lalathendu Mahanti, to come up and say a few words, please.
Namaskar. Thank you, Vivek. महान ओडिया परंपरार प्रतिरूप ओसार 49तम ବାର୍ଷିକ ସମ୍ମିଳନୀରେ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଲଲାଟେନ୍ଦୁ ମହାନ୍ତି ସାଦର ସ୍ୱାଗତ ଜଣାଉଛି। ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର ଉପସ୍ଥିତିର ପ୍ରଭାବରେ ପ୍ରଭାବମୟ ହୋଇଯାଇଛି ଆଜି ଏଇ ଫୋର୍ଡ ଅଡିଟୋରିୟମ୍। ଆଉ ଓସାର ରାଜ୍ୟ କେତେ ସୁଦୃଢ଼ ସେଟା ସ୍ପଷ୍ଟ ବାରି ହୋଇଯାଉଛି ଏଇଠି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖି। Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Jagadanand, Mayor John O'Reilly, our beloved Speaker Mr. Das Benhur, Convener Dr. Senapati, Co-Convener Susil Panda, distinguished guests, and fellow esteemed member of Odisha Society. My dear friends, we are delighted to have you here to participate and share the 49th OSA convention at the Motor City of the world, the great Detroit, where I was told driving a foreign car kind of a disrespect for the city. That's why I made sure that when I came here, the Uber driver drives a Ford car. So far, my experience has been superb. We had a royal welcome yesterday. The development seminar was very engaging. The decor, which I can see, feels the rhythm of Odisha, and everybody, I'm sure, must have felt energized by seeing those pictures and those constructions they made to rebuild the Odisha over here. I know many of you have driven long distance to come here, so that tells how strong and important this organization is for you all. I hope, like me, you enjoyed yesterday night's Mahfil. I think the Zumba dance was so energizing that they wanted to continue till like midnight. So I really liked and enjoyed the energy of the people participating here. So friends, please prepare yourself for more entertainment, more enjoyment, and more involvement. Let us give a big hands to our Michigan friends and the esteemed organizers for providing us an excellent facility, prepping us up for a great entertainment and a fantastic convention. About OSA, let me speak a few words. OSA is an historic organization. 49 years is committed to be actively engaged in propagation and promotion of Odia culture and heritage in North America. We want all Odias of North America experience and achieve their full potential, and our task is to make this happen. Our mission is to provide a stimulating, nurturing environment and remain very closely bonded and be the strength for each of our members. Yes, we are proud of culture, we are proud of our roots, and that's what brought us together today. And let's use this strength for each of us. Let's use this strength as an extended family for us. So, my friends, when you sleep tonight and the day after and coming days, remember this: the whole society, the whole strength is as an extended family standing beside you for better or for worse. In past 49 years, this organization has overcome obstacles, grown up as a only recognized Odia entity in North America. We have successfully cultivated knowledge of our culture among our youth. With your collaborations, we are able to do many things for our root, the great Odisha we come from. But there are monumental challenges Odisha is facing today, and they look forward us for some guidance. It may be to the health front, it can be malaria, or it can be dengue or malnutrition. It can be the skill set development or narrowing the digital divide what Odisha is facing. It's a different challenge than they used to face before, and they need our support and help. So in next couple of days, we will highlight them and solicit your support to make a real difference. Friends, let's turn the mirrors to windows. Let's turn the mirrors of self-reflection to the windows of opportunities for all of us, for all the Odia people in North America and back at home. Today, we are honored to have many distinguished personalities from Odisha. With us, we have Mr. Das Ben-Hur, a renowned author whose writing are always fresh, inspiring, and triggers many emotions. We have Mr. Jagadanand, an eminent social activist, expert microplanner in the tribal regions. We have Mr. Arun Sahu, India Deputy High Commissioner at Canada, and I'm more interested to learn his new book, Akasara Lahu. And our own Sunny Tripathi, actor, producer, comedian, and some people say, or many people say, he is kind of a teen trump. I'm sure he will help us bridging the generations by celebrating our Odia unity. And thanks to Mayor John O'Reilly being here for his gracious presence and giving us an opportunity for celebrating in his city. So friends, prepare yourself to be entertained, excited, and inspired. And get ready for 2 full days of all-inclusive enjoyment with cultural extravaganza, with artists locally famous, as well as coming from our Odisha. There are a lot of delicious foods, and I'm told there are some foods that have been directly shipped directly from Odisha. So you will find that flavor of that. And no matter what it is, you will definitely get a big dose of Odia literature and comedy. So thank you, our hosts, the members and the friends of Michigan OSA community for providing us this excellent opportunity. Before I forget, I just wanted to remind you that we have a general body meeting tomorrow at 9 o'clock. That is one of our very important business meetings. I invite you to please join. So on behalf of OSA, I once again welcome you. It's a pleasure to see many of you here. आसंतु ए दुई दिन धरी आमर ए संपर्क को आहुरी घनिष्ठ करिवा, आमर ए संगति को आहुरी बलिष्ठ करिवा, आउ आमर ए उच्च कोटिर संस्कृति को आनंद रे उपभोग करिवा। जय जगन्नाथ, जय ओडिशा सोसाइटी। Now, it's my privilege to invite the person of the day, the man in great demand, most wanted, very mild-mannered, immensely patient, and let me tell you, bitterly loved, a gentleman, Dr. Sisir Senapati.
आज्ञा मो ना हूँ शिशिर सेनापति ऑलरेडी आमर ओसा प्रेसिडेंट कहले मोर काम मु कन्वेनर मोर काम हूँ आपन वेलकम करवा मो आगुरु मोर मिस एमआई ओसा प्रेसिडेंट मिशिगन प्रेसिडेंट आमर ओसा प्रेसिडेंट मो काम शेष कर दीचंत तेणु आपण मत किसी कहवाक ना बट स्टिल देन कन्वेनर मत आपन वेलकम करने को हम. So, friends and families, respected seniors, beloved youngsters, distinguished guests, and young and vibrant artists from Odisha, I am welcoming you to the 49th OSA Convention. This is the 5th time in the Michigan we have. Things are changing, things are very complex nowadays. So let me give you a little bit of historical perspective how we started. 10 months ago we started. Finally, today is the execution. And you are the person to judge what we did so far. This year's theme was, you see that, bridging generation and celebrating Odia unity. Everybody knows there is no question about the Odia unity, but the question comes bridging the celebration, bridging the generation gap. It looks like, the convention should take a different shape, and metamorphically, functionally, and structurally. So basically, what we have planned so far, and we are going to cut it down now, you are going to enjoy all the programs right from the morning, bhajan to mehfil. So I hope you enjoy this program, and we will enjoy your mixing with us, talking to each other for last 2 days and enjoying the food. That's my last thing. On behalf of OSA convention, I'm just inviting, is that your thing, stuff? Okay. So I'm ending up over here because we are running short of time. Thank you once again, and enjoy the OSA 49th convention in Dearborn, Michigan. Thank you.
I would like to talk about our guest of honor, Mayor O'Reilly. Mayor O'Reilly actually came to our last convention also. We are so fortunate to have him come here again. Mayor O'Reilly has served as the public official in Dearborn since 1990, and he's served as the president of the Dearborn City Council for 17 years. He was appointed by Governor Snyder to the 20th Member Executive Committee of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. He is a licensed Michigan attorney. He holds a Juris Doctor from the University of Detroit and is alumni of Oakland University. He is a graduate of Dearborn St. Alphonsus High School. I would like to invite Mayor Riley, please, on the podium.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be brief. You have a lot on your agenda, and I'm so glad that you're here again, this wonderful facility that we have. I just want to tell you quickly a couple of things. One, when I became mayor, I took on the title for our whole community of One Dearborn. So everything we do thinking about everyone who not only lives in Dearborn, but comes here to work because of Ford Motor Company, all those places. And Ford Motor Company particularly exemplifies one of the things that was talked about here, and it's really key. They are looking for the next talent, the people who are going to push their company further and develop into things beyond just what they've traditionally done. And they've gone all over the country looking at what's been done and trying to come forward. And they're going to spend about a fortune, literally, in Dearborn to create an environment that will attract talent. And I heard that in one of the things you talk about, and one of the things you're focused on is something that we see right on the ground here, is that talent, people who have the skill sets of the future are going to be the people most in demand. And so even here in Dearborn with our schools and so on, we work together, we have a great thing going, we see each other as all parts of the same goals. The only other thing I want to say is if you get a little time to relax and go off somewhere, the Henry Ford Museum Greenfield Village is something that if people haven't seen it, they have to see it. It is all about technology. It's right on the money in terms of what's going on in society today. They're constantly looking and developing how they can get the messages out to children, to young people, and to anyone about how important it is for us to learn new skills, to look at things differently, to be creative. And I know that's what was talked about here earlier. So again, we're happy to have you here. We hope that you'll take advantage of those opportunities, but if not, and you're just, it sounds like a very intense event you're going to have, and I just wish you all the best. I hope it's a success, and we're One Dearborn, and when you're here, you're part of that. You are One Dearborn. Thank you.
Back again. The next agenda is our governor could not make it today, and we're going to show you a videotaped address of the Michigan Governor Rick Snyder.
Hello and welcome to the OSA convention here in Detroit. As governor, I welcome members of the OSA Society to our beautiful state. We celebrate the contributions of all Americans, building our nation and its economy, including generations of immigrants. It's wonderful to see you embrace your culture and heritage. Indian American communities and organizations such as the OSA Society play a significant role in our communities. I thank you for your contributions to science and technology, commerce, education, research and development, and medicine. Thank you for coming to Michigan, and I hope you have a great convention.
We save time. It's absolutely 52 seconds. So our next speaker is Mr. Arun Sahu. Not to introduce, he was there yesterday. He was the Deputy High Commissioner of India to Canada, joined in Indian Forest Service in '96, and he was also the Deputy Director General of Indian Council of Cultural Relations. Great experience in the public service. So, Mr. Arun Sahu, can you come to the...
Good morning to all of you. I have been given 3 minutes to put forward what I want to say. Friends, this is in my 22 years of public life. This is the first convention of people from Odisha, the state I belong to. I am attending. I have been told again and again that the OSA of North America is the most powerful and very interesting convention. And then when I was posted to North America, I was actually looking forward to it year after year. But this year, somehow it has happened. I'm so grateful to the organizers of OSA for having me here. Few thoughts that I leave with you. One, in Canada, when I go to various organizations' event, one of the very striking events that I went last year was an association of IITians. And when I went there is a young kids, teenagers, who actually came to me and said, "Uncle, can you tell Dad something?" I said, "What?" Every time we go to any get together, he meets his friends from old IIT, talks hours and hours about things, and then try us to understand what happened in IIT. I'm a Canadian. I am born in Canada. I am brought up in Canada. I am in school. I don't relate. That is the gap that the traveling Indian is actually facing with the new generation of global citizens. Friends, my suggestion will be, today also the whole theme of this convention is bridging the gap. One is bridging the gap between where you are and where you came from. The other is where you came from and what you have produced. It's easier to bridge the gap of the former. It's difficult. It is also emotionally traumatized to adjust to what the new generation is expected to. Please remember, there was a time when there was no phone. And today, there are smartphones. And you have to adjust to both having no phones and smartphones. But the new generation will move from smartphones to robotics. And please don't prevent them to be part of the robotics. I think all of us would be better served if we release them to realize their own potential, not hold them back. The second thought that I leave, I'm here from yesterday. I think OSA, any convention or any organization will be better served if there is a very vibrant economic component to it. We, in the last many years after independence of India, have talked about welfare, we have talked about charity, we have talked about many other things. But I think time has come that we must talk about economic partnership. And please think whether you can have a very vibrant, active component of OSA, which will be linked to whatever is happening back in Odisha. I know that all of you are very much interested to contribute part of your success to the land that you come from. But the land that you come from in the last 20, 30 years have gone through immense changes like the rest of the world. And your thoughts, your approach to how you help Odisha back in India has to change. And I think the way I see it is that if you can be a bigger economic force, bigger source of investment, bigger source of economic partnership back in Odisha. Third, when you become an integral part of economy of Odisha, the economy of Odisha will use you as a bigger source of propagating what Odisha stands for, which is history, culture, literature. Many people in Odisha today do complain the language of Odisha is at stake. And I can tell you, friends, this is from my childhood, I have been hearing this, that the language of Odisha will extinct. It has not extinct. And there are things that you do economically, and there are things that Odisha will do for you, where you will be the faces and voices of Odia culture. And now that Jagannath is here, I must also leave my thoughts. Jagannath, the concept of Jagannath is the most secular concept in the world. If you see the history of how the Jagannath religion has started and how it has developed, the biggest Bhakt, the devotee, one of the biggest Bhakt of Jagannath is not an Hindu, he is a Muslim. The Rath Yatra is unique in the world. The prasad is shared by everybody irrespective of caste, creed and sex. Jagannath is the only Ardhanarishwar, where you have the equality of gender. Today, gender empowerment has become a biggest issue all over the world, in India, in Odisha. I think we'll leave these three thoughts. You think about it, and maybe in future and in some other time I'll meet again and we can discuss. As I told yesterday, as a diplomat from Odisha, we are actually the lifelong diplomat. Anywhere you need our help, please approach us. Our contacts are always in public domain. And whether I'm in North America, I'm not in North America, I think you can always send an email to me and I'll be in your assistance. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
He is already world famous, so without much ado, I would like to introduce Mr. Sunny Tripathi on the stage, please.
Welcome, Sunny.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? Good. Soicha still? Chapi Gutina? Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I believe I have a seminar tomorrow. I really encourage you guys all to come. I know OSA convention can be about like sari competition and food. So take 10, 20 minutes. We can do a sari competition afterwards. Or just put the chaha in my seminar. I know somebody will come. Thanks for having me. It's really fun to come to these. It's really nice to see a lot of old faces, people I remember, people I don't remember, people who are mad you don't remember them. There's a lot of aunties coming up to me like, "Tar manne nai mu to 2 barsa haitlu mu to jhada pochithili." I was like, no, unless it was a really good special jhada, I don't really remember. To mu jodi muhare jhada karthanti mu mane rakithanti, but I'm sorry that I don't remember. It's really nice to see you all. I'm looking forward to the different seminars and the workouts, and it looks like the organizers have actually done a really good job making sure there's a lot to do. So I really encourage everyone to actually go check it out and don't stay in your room. Go check out all the activities, enjoy, meet people, meet new people. And thanks for having me. And a lot of people are asking me, they're like, "Tu comedy karu chuta?" So I don't have a plan for it, but maybe if there's time after Mehfil or during the program or something, if there's space, I'll do something. So thank you for having me again. I look forward to seeing you all. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you.
Sunny, the comedy says Alatoro. Let's be very serious. Right now, I'm inviting another speaker, guest from Odisha. He's Jagdanand, very eminent social activist and former state planning board members, and currently involved in especially the National Planning Commission under Modi, and she was the founder member of the COISD. Mostly his work in the tribal area for the micro-planning, and also in the policy formation. He's been involved in the Commonwealth and also United Nations. So please, where is Jagdanandji? Please come forward to the desk, please. Given the constraint of time, Jagdanandji, can you confine yourself for only 5 minutes? 4 minutes, 58 seconds, okay?
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Shishir Bhai and the Michigan State and the OSA community for this wonderful opportunity to be part of you, part of your celebration, part of your joy, part of your happiness. 49 years, not a small time. 49 years is a great time in the life of an institution and an organization. So congratulations and compliments, OSA President from Lala Tendu to Annapurna to, all of you, to Sri Dr. Sitikant Das and many of you who kept this OSA flag alive in a land of this kind and size, far away from the state where you all migrated at some point of time. So compliments, congratulations. And those of you, the youngsters, let me tell you, you are the future generation of a community, a society which has the biggest history of 4,000 years. So we should all feel proud that, we have kept the flag high and we are here. So I bring the good wishes of the 4.5 crore Odiyas, Abhinandan from the core of my heart, and thank you volunteers and leaders of the community for co-holding this wonderful tradition of celebrating the event. This year, Bado Heu Aba Sana Ek Heu, bridging generations, celebrating Odia unity and solidarity. Let me share the space in which we live actually, and the space which is socially sanctioned by the elders for the youngsters. Because how do we breathe unless we recognize those space? This past space which I see is the home and family space, and that's a very popular, known space. Youngsters look for parental authority, and there is still reverence for the parents. And when you move, the second space is career and career-based education, school, college, vocational courses that prepares them. And the third space in which youngsters thrive is this space called leisure and lifestyle. Sports, performing arts, religious, cultural occasions, consumption spaces like markets, restaurants, etc. And the most important space thereafter is the space, which is the space for friends. And that is the attractive space, the hangout space. And a youngster cannot think of a co-traveler and life without friends. Without friends, it's a death sentence almost. And that is, then the question I am posing to all of you is there a fifth space actually? Than the family, than the leisure and entertainment, than sports, than the friends, and then the career and life opportunities. Is there a fifth space? I think OSA does provide that wonderful opportunity of that fifth space. The self to society. The space which provides an important moment in one's life to claim oneself to be an active citizen. Independence movement in our country, Gandhiji gave a call, a lot of youngsters joined and we became independent. Youngsters responded to Bengal famine, to Bihar famine, to Odisha super cyclone, and it was amazing to see youngsters on the ground. The youngsters who accepted the call of Anna Hazare, a call to be part of a campaign against corruption, was phenomenally successful. Youth for Change during our time, which was a call given by Jayaprakash Narayan, was a great call actually, in which many of us responded. And this is the fifth space, self to the society. And so therefore, today, if the family space is in the center, the friend space is close by, leisure entertainment space is further close by, and the career space is very important, fifth space is somewhere there. I want all of us to consider this morning to bring fifth space to the center of our life. When the fifth space becomes center of our life, everything moves around it. And that is what, a great thing OSA is doing. So compliments OSA, Dr. Senapati and the team for really, proposing this idea and the theme for this year's convention. If this fifth space becomes a reality in the life of youngsters, in the life of our children, I'm sure the generation, the bridging the generation gap will happen and will happen dramatically well. So what do I do actually? I propose 3 ideas before I leave this space at this point of time. You see, one of the idea is taking cue from yesterday's conversation on the development discourse. I can offer something actually. I thought, without offering, I am not going to leave Michigan State and the United States of America. And that offer one, CYST, my organization, can facilitate the learning and experiencing space about life, livelihood, and lifestyle through regular internships of youngsters actually, of this country and the North American region. Short-term, long-term, field immersion, etc. Whenever you guys are ready, come, we will be very happy to facilitate them. And there will be a very structured, very well-guided immersion program in which there is a lot of joy, there is a lot of learning, and there is a lot of connectedness to the society, which is the root society. The second offer is, this is an era of partnership. Sustainable Development Goals and its implementation has clear, monitorable targets around partnership. Odisha's problems are many hands problems, and that requires a multi-stakeholder partnership. We have just initiated an initiative called Odisha Development Initiative, in which the corporate world, the government, both center and state, the civil society, people's movement, community-based organizations, and youth groups, women groups, all of them are given a clarion call to be part of the Odisha Development Initiative. An initiative which is of recent times, which offers a unique space of collaboration between OSA and others in Odisha. It is a space to synergize our efforts, a space to leverage resources from the government. $1 can leverage $100. Influencing the policies, together we can influence the policies. We can reach the hard-hit, rich areas through innovative approaches to the complex issues of poverty, regional disparities, and loss of livelihood. And thirdly, the Development Resource and Training Center, based in Bhubaneswar, will be too willing to explore possibilities of a physical space for annual reflection, for annual follow-up for impact, due diligence to ensure transparency and accountability for development partnership, as well as for non-resident Odia Facilitation Center, which Ambassador Sahu was mentioning. Together we can definitely make a difference to the complex issues of malnutrition, which I highlighted yesterday, the issue of unemployment, leveraging demographic dividend through appropriate rural and green skilling program, and happiness to our tribal brothers, sisters, and our farmers in the aspirations districts. Thank you so much, the OSA community, for this wonderful space which you have created, and I will cherish this memory for some longer time to come in my life. And I wish the event a great success, and I wish the event to be remembered by one and all of you. Bande Utkal Janani.
Thanks, Jagdanand ji. Thanks for your energized speech. Hope we are going to retain something, so that we can do something in action. So our next speaker is Amar Senapati, OSA Secretary. Amar, can you come up here? Give us a few words.
Sure. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Namaskar. Welcome to this OSA 2018 convention at Detroit. I'm sure we all are having a great time. I've been given 2 minutes, so I'll make it short, even I'm not a good speaker also. To start with, I would like to congratulate and I would request a big round of applause for our convener, Dr. Sisi Senapati, Vivek Bhai, and each and every volunteer who has worked so hard for last 10 months to make this event such a successful one. Thank you. I feel extremely fortunate and proud to be part of this 49th OSA convention. I request all of you to share these nice moments and fun and everything when you go back to the other ODIA members who could not attend this function. They really missed it. OSA convention, it's a wonderful, priceless ODIA platform which was created by our respected seniors. And this tradition is going on for the last 49 years. And I'm sure our generation and our future generation will do everything to make it year after year for next generations. It's just like the main idea behind OSA convention, why it was created was just like Odia Bahagara. Like everybody come, stay together, make fun, enjoy for 3-4 days, and go back with a lot of memories. The same theme was behind OSA convention, and we are seeing day by day the participation is being decreasing, but we are sure Odia can do it. We all try to attend every year, wherever it is possible, go and join OSA convention to make this tradition alive forever. The current OSA theme based on 3 words, as Lalwai said: Sanskruti, Sahati, and Samparka. We have 4 main goals: build the most vibrant next generation, stay connected with our members, preserve and promote our Odia culture, and strengthen our roots. I'll not go in detail, but I appeal and request to all Odias in North America to come forward and spare few hours or few days of their life towards OSA volunteering. We need your support to make these goals actual, to make it real. And please join hand with us, the OSA national and OSA local chapters, to do something for the community, because this community, like starting from Odisha, it has given a lot of things to us. That's why we are here today, and we can give back to the community at least a couple of hours. During these last 49 years, the OSA community have advanced and achieved a lot of achievements in almost all fields. While achieving these achievements, our count has reached almost like 70,000 in North America. But I will not say it's unfortunate, but we still have very less members of OSA. If I'm correct, it's like 1,250 live members. 70,000 ODIs, but 1,250 live members. I want to be positive. We still can make it happen. A lot of promotions, a lot of good words being shared by the previous management and the current management. And I'm sure we will make it happen, and a lot of people will become OSA members to make this organization so strong that we have a place in this North America and in this adopted land. Before I end, I would request all members to come forward and share their feedbacks. Again, we are doing volunteering and social service, so definitely we learn every day from our mistakes. So please share your feedbacks and anything we want to make it a different. Like, whatever we are doing and you want us to do differently, your ideas, your thoughts. So we are all here, national chapter representatives and your local chapter representatives. So please share your feedback so that we can work on it. We'll try our best to implement it. If we cannot, then we'll pass it to the next executives. But please do share, come talk to us. It doesn't matter if it is unpleasant one also, we'll take it with a laugh, with a smile. So please come forward and share your thoughts, and we need your support. Thank you so much, and enjoy the next 2 days of OSA 49th Convention in Detroit. Jai Jagannath.
Thank you, Amar. You are a real perfectionist in terms of maintaining the time. Still, you overshoot about 17 seconds. That's fine. Our next guest and the last guest is Mr. Jitendra Narayan Das. Nobody knows him as Jitendra Narayan Das. His pen name is Das Ben-Hur. He is an eminent Odia writer, Sahitya Academy winner, and tons of work in the children's literature. And another thing, he was retired as a principal from SCS College, Puri, where I was a student. But he was not my principal, he was younger to me. So please welcome Das Ben-Hur, Different Thing Literature Academy.
If a diplomat could be a lifetime diplomat, a principal could be also a lifetime principal. I am still his principal. ମୁଁ ଅନୁମାନ କରୁଛି ଯେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଅତିଥି ସତ୍କାରକ ଏବଂ ଜଣେ ମାତ୍ର ଅଛନ୍ତି ଗେଷ୍ଟ ମିଷ୍ଟର ମେୟର. I on my behalf and on behalf of OSA again welcome Mr. O'Reilly. ମୋର ମୂଳ କଥା ହେଉଛି ଯେ ଆମେମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଏଠି ଏକତ୍ରିତ ହେଇଛୁ ଗୋଟିଏ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ପାଇଁ. 39 ବର୍ଷ ଧରି ଏ ଉତ୍ସବ ପାଳନ କରାଯାଉଛି ଏବଂ ଆଜିର ଯେଉଁ ବିଷୟବସ୍ତୁ ରଖାହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ମୋ ମନରେ ତାକୁ ଗୋଟିଏ ନୂଆ କ୍ୟାପସନ୍ ଦେଇଛି, ଯୁଗସନ୍ଧି ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଏକତାର ମହୋତ୍ସବ. ଆମେ ଏଠି ଯେତେ ବସିଛେ ଆମେ 3 ଭାଗରେ ବିଭକ୍ତ ପ୍ରକୃତରେ. We are 3 generations here. 5 ରୁ 25 ବର୍ଷ ଗୋଟାଏ ଜେନେରେସନ୍, କିନ୍ତୁ 25 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏଠି ଦ ୟଙ୍ଗଷ୍ଟର୍ସ ଯାହାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଉତ୍ସବ କରାଯାଉଛି ବୋଲି ମୋର ଅନୁମାନ, ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟାଏ ଯୁଗର. 25 ରୁ 50 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟାଏ ଯୁଗର. 50 ରୁ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଅଧିକ, ମୁଁ ବା ଡକ୍ଟର ସେନାପତି ଏବଂ ଅନେକ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ଭିତରେ, से मैंने आउ गोटे जुगर ये तीनटा जुगर कथा आम मान आगे आज अच्छी जो माटी रे ठिया ही आपण मान सहित कथबार्ता होची ये माटी एभली एक माटी जहाँ सुजोग दिए आखिर स्वप्न बुणी दिए एठी जो माने अछंती समस्तंकर किछि ना किछि मूल अन्य जगार अच्छी मनुष्य गोटाए गछ परी जदि मूल नाही चेर नाही गछ बंचिबो नाही से बायबीय मूल हेले मध्य तार मूल दरकार एवं कौन सी गछ बंचिबो नाही जदि तार डाल नाही डाल थिले ही फूल फुटे फल फले एवं डाल एवं तार गंडी निर्भर करे तार मूल उपरे तेणु जो मैंने भावुथिबे जे मो मूल को छाड़ी दे डाल विस्तारित करी फूल फुटेबी फल फलैबी मु भावुची से ठीक भावु नाहंती वी नीड टू हैव आवर रूट्स वी नीड टू ब्रांच आउट वी नीड टू हैव फ्लावर्स एंड फ्रूट्स मनुष्यर जेते परिचय अच्छी ता भितर सबुठार बड़ परिचय होची तार निजर परिचय खोजा कारण आम जिते गोटे ग्रुप फटो उठाऊ मो मुह मत दिसे ना किंतु जिते से ग्रुप फटोटा मो पाक आसे मु प्रथम खोजे मो मुहटा कौटी अच्छी दैट इज हाउ ऑलवेज वी ट्राई टू एस्टाब्लिश आवर आइडेंटिटी इन अमेरिका देयर आर डिफरेंट पीपल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड even the British came here and they have there in New England here you have Cambridge here you have also Oxford here Oriyas are here they have their Jagannath temple here they have their OSA here आमे जदि जेकोसी स्तर रे प्रत्येक व्यक्ति चाहे तार परिचय जार परिचय नहीं प्रकृति तार मूल नहीं जार मूल नहीं तार डाल नहीं जार डाल नहीं से केबे फूल फुटै परिबो नहीं केबे फल फलै परिबो नहीं बहुत आवश्यक पड़ुची मोर जो माने यंग भाई भौणी अच्छी मन में गोटाए आसुव प्रश्न वी आर ग्रोन अप हियर वी नो दिस लैंड बट व्हाट इज द रूट हाउ दे आर बीइंग क्रिएटेड मनुष्य जो तैयारी होती तार विभिन्न गुणसूत्र से तैयारी होती जो माने आमर जो श्राद्ध पद्धति अच्छी बा जेकोसी कार्यक्रम करा जाए आम 7 जेनेरेशन को पानी टेकू तृप्यंग तांग तार कारण हूँ आम विभिन्न गुणसूत्र आसीचु मो नाक हुए तो मो जेजेमा माँ नाक भली हो केवल बाप माँ गुणसूत्र मनुष्य तैयारी हुए ना तेणु आमर जो रूट अच्छी से लगी जाए ओडिशा सहित ओडिशा कहले केवल ओडिया भाषा नुहे ओडिशा कहले केवल जगन्नाथ नुहंती ओडिशा एक सामग्रिक चेतना जहाँ आपण भीतर स्पंदित होने एकाठी होती जो 70,000 विस्तारित होकर अच्छा दुख करुले सेनापति भाई अमर सेनापति भाई 1250 मोटे लाइफ मेंबर होती हुए तो भीतर से जागरण आसी ना थरे जागरण आसिले कारण से भली गोटे डाकरा दरकार थरे जागरण आसिले समस्ते निश्चित भाव में एकाठी हेबे मनुष्य गोटाए परिचय लोड़ुवा मनुष्य परिचय लोड़ुवा प्राणी एवं से तार अतीत को भूली गले केबे भी आगु को आगे पारिबो नाही एवं ये समस्त भितर गोटे केंद्रबिंदु अच्छी जहाँ हूँ परिवार आई नीड टू टेल माय यंग फ्रेंड्स दैट इफ यू फॉरगेट योर फैमिली वैल्यूज यू आर लूजिंग द ग्रेटेस्ट ट्रेजर ऑफ योर लाइफ फैमिली इज क्रिएटेड एज ए सोशल इंश्योरेंस सेंटर व्हिच इज क्रिएटेड ओवर द इयर्स बापाटा खाली गोटे मनीष नुहे माँ गोटे केवल मनीष नुहे हृदयवत्तार तैयारी गोटाए आभासर से गोटे हूँ मूलपिंड बाप माँ भाई भौणी ये सब जो तैयारी करा जाए ओवर द इयर्स एवं सबुठार गुरुत्वपूर्ण कथा हूँ मुझे चाहे आपण मान आगे ये अनेक जाति से कथा बुझीपारे ना जमती गोटे केशर अच्छी फूलर चारिपटे पाखुड़ा अच्छी बाप माँ हूँ केशर एवं आमे तैयारी करिचु अन्य के जानते ना ये बुझीपारे ना शाली कहले कौन संपर्क देढ़ शाशु कहले कौन संपर्क पीसा कहले कौन संपर्क मौसा कहले कौन संपर्क कारण मत जदि कह जाए हॉस्टेल अच्छी मत जदि कह जाए तुम मामू आस मोर गोटे प्रकार अनुभव हम बापा आस गोटे प्रकार अनुभव बड़ बापा आस गोटे प्रकार अनुभव हम अनेक स्थान रे से कथा बुझी पारिबे नाही दे कांट नो दीज टर्म्स बियॉन्ड द वर्ड अंकल फुलर पाखुड़ा भलिया आम विभिन्न पाखुड़ा तैयारी करिछु संपर्कर परिसर ओडिया जातिर महनीयता होची ए संपर्कर व्याप्ति रे एवं आपण माने एकत्रित होइचंदी से संपर्कित होइथिबा हेतु एवं आज जे जुगसंधि जो पालन करा जाउची ओडिया एकतार महोत्सव ता भितर जोड़ी होई रही से पारिवारिक मनोभाव तेणु मोर शेष कथा हम डोंट फॉरगेट योर फैमिली डोंट फॉरगेट योर रूट्स इट इज नेसेसरी दैट यू मस्ट ब्रांच आउट एंड यू मस्ट एस्टैब्लिश योर आइडेंटिटी एंड दिस लैंड इज ए लैंड ऑफ इनोवेशंस एंड myriad aspirations are here. Everybody has an opportunity to go beyond. There is no limit. This is the beauty of this land. I again give my heart to you that you have come together and for the last 49 years you are celebrating it. And young friends should know when all of them started, when this first function must have been held, they must have a very difficult task. आज जो बंधु मैंने एकाठी होती से जानीपर ना कि भाव या आज तो क्षेत्र प्रस्तुत हो सारी जमी चाष होपी ओड दौड़ हो जमी सामने थुआई आप खाली मंजी पोतवे तेणु मुझे धन्यवाद देवी से बंधु मानक जो मैंने दीर्घ वर्ष धरी एभली एक व्यवस्था या से नुआ बंधु मानक जो युव बंधु मैंने एकत्रित होती आगे मोर आई हैव माय प्रेयर्स कारण अरुण बाबू कहले से डिप्लोमाट यू कैन ऑफर देले गोटे जेकोसी मुहूर्त आप चिरकाल रे डिप्लोमाटिक आप लिखिले से आप रिप्लाई देवे ऑफर कौन दे गले जगदानंद बाबू मुझे कौन ऑफर देवी मु ऑफर दूसरी गोटे प्रार्थना रखुची आपण मान आखिरी डोंट फॉरगेट योर फैमिली वैल्यूज डोंट फॉरगेट योर रूट्स एवं सबुठु बड़ कथा होची माय यंग फ्रेंड्स द ओल्डर जनरेशन हैज क्रिएटेड द फील्ड फॉर यू यू नीड टू सो द सीड्स and to sow your harvest. Thank you.
धन्यवाद दास बहन आपण गोटे जिनस अच्छे
समय रखिल कि
ना आपण गोटे मिनिट जस्ट बड़ कथा आमर आम जो OSA कन्वेंशन आमर जो स्मरणिका को आम उन्मोचन करूँ आम गहन में जेहेतु आम दास बेनरू और साहित्य एकाडेमी लिटरेचर एमिनेंट लिटरेचर सोसाइटी को पाइचु आपण को दया करुचु आपण टिके आम स्मरणिक को उन्मोचन
अनुरोध करुचु
अच्छा अनुरोध करुचु भल ओडिया कहि पाबो एई परिप्रेक्षी रे मु स्वप्ना रथ आनिया एंड ससधा एई परिप्रेक्षी रे मोर सोवेनियर टीम रो समस्त को अनुरोध करी तुम माने आस आओ So our speaking session is over right now. I'm going to invite my cultural coordinator to start the opening ceremony, which will be going for about 30 to 45 minutes, followed by national award presentation. After that, everybody is hungry, we'll go for lunch. So here I'm inviting my cultural coordinator to take over this session. Thank you.
Hello everybody, welcome. We have lined up a great program for you. My name is Reena Mahapatra.
नमस्कार मु हूँ स्वाति मिश्र 49th OSA कन्वेंशन को आपण समस्त को स्वागत करछि
आमर गोटे भल कार्यक्रम रही या परे परे आशा करूँ आपण भल लगे Now before we start we have to invite our MCs who can take over the rest of the program. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू समस्त को आमर सादर प्रणाम आम आशा करुचु आपण मानू आज ये मिशिगान शुभ सकाळ बहुत भल लगुवा भाई कौन भल लगुच ना किसी गोटे आपण कहतु
भल लगुच कि ना पचार मुझे कौन कहि
आप ज्ञानी लोक तो
नहीं ज्ञानी फैनी मुझे किसी नुह देखु किसी कहया पूर्वर काली जिते सब आसते मुझे 4टा बेलू देखुची बहुत लोक न्यूयॉर्क न्यूजर्सी आमर इलिनॉय अनिल बाबू सुशांत भाई सब समस्त आसी पहुँचती तेणु निश्चित भाव भल लगी से
खाଇବା ପିଇବା ସକାଳୁ ଭଲ ହେଇଥିବ ଜଳଖିଆ ଫଳଖିଆ ଖାଇକି ସବୁ ରେଡି ହଁ
ହଉ ତମେ
ହଉ ଭାଇ ଚାଲ ତାହେଲେ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିବା କାରଣ ଜାଣି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ହଉଛି एमसी ମୋ ନାଁ ରୀତା ମଲ୍ଲିକ
ଭାଇ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ହେଲି ପରାଗ ମିଶ୍ର ଭାଇ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ରେ ନର୍ଭସ୍ ହୋଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
ହଁ ମୁଁ ତ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ରେ ମୁଁ ନର୍ଭସ୍ ହୋଉଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୋ ନାଁଟା ତ କହିଲି ଆଉ ତମେ ପୁରା ଭଲ ହେଇକି ରହିଲା ତମ ନାଁଟା କ'ଣ କହିଲ
पराग मिश्र कहीदेली टिके जे हां से एक कथा रीता मल्लिक
हां ठीक अछि आ गुडे अधिका गुडे गपनी
आज्ञा थैंक यू भाई
हमर वर्तमान कार्यक्रम आरंभ करिबा सो एबे हमकु गेस्ट आर्टिस्ट हमर जो ओडिसा रो आछंदी आई थिंक एटा दरकार नै मु तम एटा धर
आज्ञा मु खाली जाउछी
सो आमर ओडिसा रो जो गेस्ट आर्टिस्ट आछंदी हमें तांकु करताली दे स्वागत करिबा सो प्रथमे आमर फेमस ओडिसी आर्टिस्ट शाश्वत जोशी तांको ग्रुप रो विभुदत्त दास आकांक्षा कुमारी तांकर खचाखच पूरा अच्छी आज प्रोग्राम तेणु तांको विषय रे बहुत किछि जानिबे आ बहुत किछि जानि छंती एक्चुअली तापर आमर विष्णु मोहन कवि प्रज्ञान होता अनिरुद्ध धड़ लुनिया साहू सीताराम नायक मनोज कुमार दत्त सो आपण मैंने जहाँ सब देखुं आज प्राइम टाइम इवनिंग रे शाश्वत आ तांको ग्रुप रो देखिए नृत्य परिवेषण आ विष्णु मोहन कविंकर अच्छी शनिवार समस्त आम स्वागत करचु आ वन मोर टाइम थैंक यू रीता कुआड़े गल तुम परा सबुठ मु तो नर्वस रहे तुम छेरी पकईला तुम कौन कर
स्टेज नुआ नुआ तो नुआ नुआ लगुच कौन भाई आजिकार थीम टा कौन ताहले थीम टा
आजिकार थीम तमे पूरा फ्री अच्छा तमे को
ब्रिजिंग द जनरेशन सो हमर तो यूथ अछंती एडल्ट अछंती आमे ब्रिज करूचे जनरेशन केमिति करूचे पुणी आपण टिके आपणकर ज्ञान टिके कहिला
हमर देखो हमें दी गोड़े ना देले कौन हुए सो गोटे ना चली जी आ गोटे ना चली आम दी गोड़े ना देचु आम हलु मझी पीढ़ी तेणु ब्रिजिंग द जनरेशन हूँ आइदर गोटे ना को आस एम आर ना आण ना ए ना से ना को नियो सेटा हूँ ब्रिजिंग द जनरेशन
बुझीगली भलरे बुझीगली भाई
आउ किछि क्वेश्चन
आउ किछि नै पूरा क्लियर आ भाई तो ब्रिजिंग द जनरेशन विषय रे किछि कहिबा एबे
तमे को
मु कहबी इंग्लिश रे ना ओडिया रे
सकाळु मु कहू रीता पानी पीलाणी मते कहू व्हाट तुम गाड़ी करछो कोदर कहि
से जाई से फळ खाई
चल को कोन कहू इंग्लिश
रे कहि बोली भाबुची इंग्लिश रे चले देबे समस्ते हो କହିବେ ତାହେଲେ ପଢ଼ିବି ତ
କୁହ ପଢ଼ କି ଘୋଷିଛ ଯଦି କୁହ ଯାହା କରୁଛ କର।
Okay, thank you. Dances have traditionally been important part of religion and culture in Odisha. According to many Odisha legends, dances was invented by God. Stretching from both western part of Odisha as well as the eastern part of Odisha, there are a variety of dance forms that reflects Odisha's culture. So it also incorporates melody, drama, forms and light. The most popular classical dance of Odisha is Odissi, which was gradually evolved from Devadasi, a dance originated by Joydev in tune of Gita Govinda dedicated to Lord Jagannatha. In central Odisha, Korama is a tribal dance to which is devoted to Korama, the Lord of Fate. Similarly, Laudi dance is performed by Gopalas or the cowherd boys during Dolo festival. Chhau is also a semi-classical dance popular in Mayurbhanj. In western Odisha, like Sambalpur, Balangir, Sundargarh, the popular dance form is Dalkhai, which literally means lady love. Dando is another folk dance popular in Ganjam. And then we have Kela Keluni, which is a twin dance performed by the Kela, which is snake charmers, and the wife Keluni. So these are the variety of forms of dance that our artist is going to perform. Bhai,
ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼େ ଇଂରାଜୀ କହିଲ ଯାଅ ଯାଅ।
ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ ଟିକେ କେଳା କେଳୁନି କ'ଣ ଟିକେ ବୁଝେଇ ଦେଉନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଆରେ କେଳା କ'ଣ ବୁଝେଇବ, ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ଯେଉଁ ସାପ ଖେଳିବାକୁ କେଳା, ନହେଲେ ଆମର ମାଟି ଖୋଳିବାକୁ କେଳା। ଆମର ମାଟି ଖୋଳା ହେଉଥିଲା, ସେ ଆସିଲେ କେଳା ଆଉ କହିଲା ଆମ ଘରଟା ପୁଣି ଖୋଲା ଅଛି, ଗୋଟେ କୁକୁର ପଶିଯାଇଛି। ମୁଁ ଆସିଲା ବେଳକୁ ପୁଣି କେଳା କହୁଛି, ଆରେ ବାବୁ ତୁ କୁଆଡ଼େ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ, ସେ କୁକୁର ଆସିଥିଲେ, କୁକୁର କ'ଣ କରିକି ଗଲେ, କ'ଣ କରୁଛୁ, କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବୁ ମାଟି ଖୋଳିବାକୁ। ସିଏ ହେଉଛି କେଳା କେଳୁନି।
ତାହେଲେ ଆମ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଭଳିଆ ଆଉ ଯେତେ ସବୁ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ମାନେ ସବୁ କେଳା ଆଉ କେଳୁନି ଆଉ।
ହଉ,
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ, ଏନ୍ଜୟ ଦ ଡାନ୍ସ।
ତାହେଲେ ଆମ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଦେଖିବା ଆମର ମିଚିଗାନ୍ ଚାପ୍ଟର ଇନାଗୁରେସନ୍ ଥିମ୍ of various dances of Odisha, from east to west, from north to south, and from Odissi till Kelakaruni. So let's enjoy.
Thank you.
शिवाजी मोहन सुरे गोपी हृदय आनंद भरे नाचे मन मोहन सखी नाचे मन मोहन सखी नाचे मन मोहन
Okay, now it is Karama. So next you will see Laudi.
Baulo lo Jamuna kula kugali, au dine Radha Madhav
next one you are going to see Chow. ଏବେ ଦେଖିବେ ଡାଲ ଖାଇ। ଦଣ୍ଡ ନାଚ।
ବନ୍ଦେ ପାର୍ବତୀ ଶଙ୍କର ବନ୍ଦନା କରୁଛି କାମନା ଆଗର ଏ ଦଣ୍ଡ ବେତକୁ ଜୁହାର ତେର ଭକତଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଡୁଛି କରମ ଗୁରୁ ପାଦରେ ଜୁହାର ଗଣପତି ବାକ୍ୟ ଦେବୀ ସୁମର ହେ ତଦନ୍ତ ପଦ ପଚାର ଗଣପତି ବାକ୍ୟ ଦେବୀ ସୁମର ହେ ତଦନ୍ତ ପଦ ପଚାର ଗଣେଶ ହେ ତୁମ ବଦନେ ନାଗ ଗଣନାରେ ପୂଜା ପାଉଛ ଆଗ ଗୌରୀ ସୁତ ପାଶାଙ୍କୁଶ ଖଡ୍ଗ ତଳେ ବସି ପଦ କହ ହେ ବେଗ କଳାକୁ ଭୂଷଣ ନାଗ କରିବ ଗୁହାରି ଶୁଣ ବେଗ କରି ନାଶ କର ମୂର୍ଖ ରୋଗ କିଲୋ ଝାମ୍ପୁରା ବର ହୋଳ ଚଢ଼େଇଆଣି ଝାମ୍ପୁରା ବର ହୋଳ ଲୁକା ବୁକୁତ ବଡ଼ କୋହଳ ତୋତେ ପୁରୀ ଆସୁଛି ଷୋହଳ ଚଢ଼େଇଆଣି ପୁରୀ ଆସୁଛି ଷୋହଳ
ଏବେ ଦେଖିବେ ଆମର କେଳା କେଳୁଣୀ
कड़ा चारि जाति कह नागरिलो कड़ा चारि जाति कह कड़ा चारि जाति कहि न पारिले नागरिलो तोते मुह मोड़ी देवी रह नागरिलो मुह मोड़ी देवी रह एथर आमे विषय वस्तु आड़ को जीवा आजिर विषय आम विदेशी भाई भौणी चलणी उपरे चलो पाठ पाठ पढ़ी विदेश आसिलु टंका रोजगार करी नागरिल टंका रोजगार करी भाविथिलु आमे देश को फेरिबु नागरिल बहु धन राशि धरी माटी रे रहिले जे बाहा होई घर छाड़ी गले आउ न आसिले आमे गलु एका होई नागरिल आमे गलु एका होई सभजने पराम देश बरपासे रही जीवन बीतिला सभजने एठी आरंभ शेष सभजने एठी आरंभ शेष संसार चलिब एथिरु निस्तार नाही सभजने एथिरु निस्तार नाही मनीष जीवन ढेई दिनिया सभजने आजि थिले काली नाही सभजने आजि थिले काली नाही जेते दूरे पत्र पढ़िथिले रे भाई जेते दूरे पत्र पढ़िथिले रे भाई वृक्ष नाम बिना तार परिचय काहि तार परिचय काहि तुमे ओडिया पुआ जेते प्रवासी हुआ तुमे ओडिया पुआ जेते प्रवासी हुआ तुमे ओडिया पुआ जेते प्रवासी हुआ तुमे गर्व गौरव ओडिया पाई जेते दूरे पत्र पढ़िथिले रे भाई तार परिचय काहि तार परिचय काहि हृदयर अभिनंदन हेना कर हे बहन सादर फूल चंदन अजाड़ी दे
तुमे ओडिया जातीरा उच्चरे रही तुमे ओडिया जातीरा उच्चरे रही
तुम्हें गर्व गौरव
ओडिया पाई
जेते दूरे पत्र पड़िथिले रे भाई वृक्ष नाम बिना तार परिचय काहि तार परिचय काहि
स्वागतम 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 स्वागतम
केमती लगिला पचारिया दरकार किंतु भाई आम मिचिगान वाला जितक आम नेशनल आसछंती मोर किंतु एमाने जण दी जण गला बेलू मो हार्टा पूरा सुखी सुखी जाउतला
काई भाई भाई कहीं हार्टा एत सुखी गला आपण कर्म
अरे अक्षय राय और विवेक दास अक्षय राय हेले हमर ड्रामा रे पूरा सीधा हस्त पूरा कलाकार अक्षय राय गोटे बेस होकर कौन बाहर मु कहली सैला कथा आज देखला बेलू किंतु झाड़ी तो देई गले आ विवेक दास केबे नाचिया मु जान नथिले आज मु देखिली
आउ ताले पुष्पा नानी और कृष्णा नानी से माने कौन कले कि माइंड ब्लोइंग एक्सप्रेशन
ए रीताटा एबेका छुआ जानी पुष्पा बापा होउछन्ती पुराना ओडिसी डांसर झाड़ी देले कौन से तो झाड़िया कथा जानले अच्छा हौ बर्तमान आम देखा आमर कौ मैंने सब आपण मानक अति मुग्ध करिसेंती तांका नाटा किछि कहबा रीता तुम आरंभ करो मु तो खाली नर्वस
आपण नर्वस हो जंती ओके अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज टू ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स हियर सो विल थैंक यू विल स्टार्ट विथ ओडिसी द पार्टिसिपेंट्स आर मानसी मिश्र सोनाली पटनायक सुनंदा मिश्र रेशमा दास श्रेया मिश्र अनन्या कर रवीना मिश्र एंड ऋषिका शतपथी
आ जो माने करमारे नहीं से माने हेले तन्वी मिश्र सियोना पटनायक स्वाति साहू श्रेया साहू ईशा राय शीतल महांती अनिष्का साहू तानिशा पंडा आकृति पाढ़ी
For Laudi, the participants are Advaya Das, Sarthak Subudhi, Arush Das, Arnab Subudhi, Ronak Samal and Animesh Kara.
अरे क्लिपटा खोलुनी रे हाँ खोला आउ छौ रे जो मैंने नहीं थे से माने अदीप दास रोहन राय चिराग मिश्र शोभना साहू प्राची महापात्र साहे पंडा आउ नीलेश त्रिपाठी
For Dalkhai, the participants are Akanksha Patnaik, Anwesha Sarangi, Sanjana Sahu, Jessica Patnaik, Roshni Mishra, Ishani Mishra, Silpi Mahanti, Sia Pradhan, Khushi Samal and Sonali Mahanti.
ए दंड नाच भी किसी कम नथिला स्वयं प्रभा पंडा सुनीता महापात्र जूली दास और पुष्पिता भूया
ओके आम केला केलुनी भी बहुत भल था भाई So the beautiful Keluni ଆଉ କେଳା ମାନେ ଓକେ तो प्रदीप्त मिश्र पुष्पा नायक अक्षय रे संघमित्रा त्रिपाठी मनोज आचार्य प्रज्ञा बिसी विवेक दास कृष्णा सेनापति रतिमुक्त शतपथी एंड नूतन शतपथी
रीताटा बहुत बोर कलानी मुझे कह जा
ओ भाई थैंक यू ओके थैंक यू
मु बर्तमान इनवाइट करछि हमर कल्चरल चेयर से हमर कोरियोग्राफर को विषय टिके किछ कहबे रिनानी प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड
Hi everybody, hope you enjoyed the program. Now all this hard work is done by our choreographer. I will request Manashi Mishra, Soyam Kara and Resma Puhan. And please, Santosh Kara, please come to the stage. I just will take only half a minute of your time about the dedication. We all look forward to these events, but behind the scene, there is a lot of work goes there. For 4-5 months, actually 8 months ago, Santosh and Soyam has created this music done in Odisha. In wee hours of the morning, they have spent unlimited hours to compose, to help in line up, and can't thank you enough, Santosh and Soyam. Thank you so much. And now, Manashi Mishra, what can I tell about her? She has been Michigan resident Odissi dancer for so many years. For 14 years, as I know, she has done a tremendous job in supporting our community selflessly. And she has put so many hours, I cannot even thank her enough. Thank you, Manasi. Now to Resma. Resma is somebody who is so detail-oriented, such a perfectionist, and you saw her choreography in our show. Very limited time. In very limited time, she has dealt with all these absences and has practiced more than you can think of. Thank you, Resma. And now I think I will hand over the mic to MC. Thank you.
Now I invite our convener, Dr. Sisir Senapati. He is going to do the award ceremony. We have a lot of awards. So, Dr. Sisir Senapati, please.
Once again, देखी मुह देखी आपको बोर लगुव पूरापूरी यहाँ यहाँ हूँ इनागुरेशन सेरेमनी लास्ट पार्ट 10 मिनट रु 12 मिनट तापर आमर लंच ब्रेक हम सेकेंड मे आई रिक्वेस्ट सुशील पंडा को कन्वेनर OSA वाइस प्रेसिडेंट कम टू द डैश प्लीज Sushil Babu, take over right now, and award ceremony, you just give it the kind of thing. सब अच्छी जाने समझते अछंती सब बेनुभूत दास को देखिबे से दोचंती अरुण दास मेमोरियल कलाश्री प्रथम लोकजी पाइबे से आसीबे तापर बेनुभूत दास
Namaskar. I have the privilege to announce the awards and have we have 4 awards today. Through these annual awards, we appreciate, encourage, and recognize the people with so much of accomplishment, which are very distinct, significant. We also provide a forum and platform for healthy competition in various areas such as culture, entrepreneurship, etc. So the very first award I want to share with you is Subrina Biswal Award for Academic Excellence. Every year, Odisha Society, with sponsorship from Dr. Sittingata Das, presents the Subrina Biswal Award for Academic Excellence to honor an outstanding high school graduate. Graduates selected from the OSA families. Recipients are selected based on their academic accomplishments, extracurricular activities, including community service and personal qualities. This award, which provides the recipient with one-time scholarship of $1,000, was initiated in 1990 by members of OSA in loving memory of Subrina, daughter of Dr. Nilambar and Annapurna Biswal of Maryland. The winner this year is Dev Satpathy, youngest son of Sushant Satpathy and Ipsita Mahapatra. Dev, please come up to the stage. One second. Dev is a self-directed learner, collaborative worker, and community contributor. He seeks continuous learning opportunity as a student, prioritizes his goals, and takes responsibility for his choices. He is the top performer and is motivated by academic challenges. He is a keen observer and is able to recognize issues of critical importance around him and has demonstrated the drive and passion to contribute positively to his community. Dave, please come on to the stage. Yes.
Please come in.
There it is. All right. The next award is Yuva Kala Vikas Award to encourage our younger generation in North America who are currently in high school or about to graduate. OSA presents Yuva Kala Vikas Award. Primary goal of this award is to recognize a youth for outstanding contribution in promotion of Oriya, culture, literature, arts, music, dance, etc. Winner of 2018 is Sabrina Khuntia, daughter of Sri Madhusudan and Bharati Khuntia of Chicago. Sabrina, please come up to the stage. Sabrina is not only a bright academically but also talented Odissi dancer. She has been learning dance from gurus Srimati Ipsita Satpathy of Utkala Center for Odissi dance, starting at an early age of 6. After years of hard work and training and successfully completing all the requirements of this dance form, she graduated with a Mancha Pravesh, that is the solo 3-hour performance in 2017. During her training with the Guru, she has performed in many social and cultural events in and around Greater Chicago area. Now I invite Sunny Tripathi to come up to the stage and present this award to Sabrina. Do we have Sunny Tripathi in the audience? All right, so I will then invite Mr. Arun Sahu to come up to the stage and present this award. The next award is Arundas Memorial Kalasri Award. The Kalasri Award is an honor in recognition of individuals' continued service to promote and propagate Odia art, literature, music, dance, and similar cultural and heritage-based activities in North America. To be more specific, we honor individuals with outstanding records such as high-quality artistic productions, training and choreography in areas such as Odissi dance, Odissi music, folk dance, and music of Odisha, and similar traditional art of Odisha, including production of Odia programs, films, and dramas, and shows. This year's Kalasri Award goes to Kuku Das. Kuku, please, would you be kind enough to come up to the stage, please? Kuku Das has been a successful entrepreneur. Yes. Kuku Das has been a successful entrepreneur, community leader, and cultural ambassador of Odisha, not only in California Bay Area, but for much of United States for more than 2 decades. She is instrumental in propagating Odia language, co-founded Chalo Ame Odia Sikiva drama culture in Bay Area, California. She has written, directed, and acted in numerous plays for children, adults, and brought regional drama festival to California for the first time in 2013. She also excels as a costume and set designer with her creative ideas and immense knowledge about Odia culture and history. She has served twice as cultural chair of OSA annual conventions, convener of 2010 OSA convention, and vice president of OSA. Most importantly, she was instrumental in leading Let's Learn Odia movement in OSA national level. With her advocacy, OSA has introduced Odia vocabulary and speech contest during the annual convention as well as chapter level events. Congratulations, Kuku. Now I respectfully request our honorable guest, Mr. Das Penur, to come up to the stage and do the honor of presenting this award. Okay. I'll ask Lalat to do the honor, please. Congratulations. And the final OSA awards for today, this year is our Distinguished Odia Award. The Distinguished Odia Award is the highest award presented by the Odisha Society of the Americas. We honor individuals with highest level of proficiency in professional disciplines, with outstanding accomplishments in arts, theater, literature, science, technology, medicine, and similar fields. Public service with innovative application of resources to enhance fields such as literacy, health, education, hygiene, childcare, community service, and similar other humanitarian and philanthropic service with direct contribution to Odisha, the land and its people. Proficiency in outstanding contribution to Odia art, culture, heritage, and literature. Leadership to bring forth social justice in Odisha. Entrepreneurial skills to cultivate resources in order to provide economic stimuli and opportunity for employment and economic growth in Odisha's patriotic idealism to uphold the honor and dignity of Odia people. I am very honored and proud to announce this year's Distinguished Odia Award goes to Dr. Annapurna Pandey. Dr. Pandey, would you be kind enough to come up to the stage? Dr. Annapurna Devi Pandey is a very well-known personality in the OSA community in USA and worldwide for her numerous contributions as an anthropology and sociology scholar, educator, writer, both in Odia and English, orator, social activist, filmmaker, organizer, and lifelong volunteer for Odisha and Odia cause. Dr. Pandey has an undergraduate degree from Revensa College, then Masters and PhD in Sociology at JNU, New Delhi. After teaching career in Ravenna, she went to Cambridge University as a Commonwealth Fellow in Social Anthropology. Dr. Pandey has been teaching cultural anthropology at the University of California, Santa Cruz since 1995 and also taught for a decade at San Jose State University, California. Her area of research includes women's activism and leadership in India, the economic and political empowerment in rural and tribal India, and women's identity making in the Indian diaspora in California. This year, she has held a senior Fulbright Nehru Teaching and Research Fellowship for her project, Skilled in Odisha. Her research project focuses on the Make in India and Skilling India projects popularized by the present government and their impact on everyday life of rural and tribal women in Odisha. Dr. Pandey has authored numerous publications on Indian women's activism, agency, and entrepreneurship in India and Indian diaspora. Congratulations, Dr. Pandey.
Can I say a few words?
Please, come to us.
Namaskar. Esteemed guest, Mayor O'Reilly, सुदूर ओडिशारू आसीथिबा विशिष्ट अतिथि माने जगदानंद बाबू, दास बेनहुर, अरुण साहू आउ सबू माँ बापा माने केते दूररू आपण माने जो आसीचंती आपण समस्त को मोर भाई भौणी बापा माँ पिला माननकु अशेष अशेष अभिनंदन। सबुठारु बेसी मिशिगन चैप्टर आपण माने देखुथिबे आमे आसिला बेलू लोटी पड़ी से माने आमर सेवा करी चलछंती गोटे बिग अप्लॉज बिग हैंड सत्य जमिति गुंडुची मूसा लोटी पड़ी जमती बाली आनिकी सेतु बंध गढ़ी सेमती मिशिगन चैप्टर केमिति आमे भूलिबा जीवन जाक पाई मन रहिबो। ओसा नेशनल कर्मी वृंद जमती अरुण साहू कहले सी होचंती लाइफ लॉन्ग एम्बेसडर आउ जमती आमर दास बेनूर कहले सी होचंती लाइफ लॉन्ग प्रिंसिपल मु गर्वर सहित कहूची मु होची लाइफ लॉन्ग ओसा वॉलंटियर ओसा सर्वेंट। A award, this is a very humbling feeling to accept this award, that this is my wonderful kind of, I cannot imagine how humbled I am. First of all, I just want to share a couple of my dreams with you for OSA, for myself. Number one, you just saw the youth. The focus is bridging generations. The amazing performance that what our youth did, and behind the scene, all the women played such an important role. These women who have been working for months, they are professionals, they are kind of family builders, and at the same time doing this activity. So first of all, I want to acknowledge the power, strength, commitment, and the leadership of the women in our community. They are the pack builders. Talk about, they're the pack leaders. Because I have seen that OSA convention takes place once a year. We see the wonderful activity, the fanfare, the celebration. But the real OSA activity takes place in the chapters. The feasts and festivals, Jagannath culture, Odia culture and heritage, all these are not only promoted, maintained, celebrated by women, because of the hard work of the women. Do you agree with me? Yes. So let's just make sure that we acknowledge their power and strength and their leadership. Second, the youth. We are talking about bridging generation. Our uniqueness lies in our differences. Our youth, they are amazing, but let's accept they're growing up in the mainstream in American culture. Let's accept their differences and take pride in their differences. So it is not that for the youth, I have one simple message, that not to feel that whether we can do something for Odisha, create Odisha here, reach out to the community that we are part of. Most important is the connectivity. We need to connect, not only connect with our family, our community, the wider community. I remember Mother Teresa, the great voice, she said once a guilty doctor comes to her and says, "Mother, I feel very bad. I cannot do much for my community because I don't have time." She said, "Who says that you don't have time? You can contribute even 1 month's salary to do what you want to do." So for our youth, there are so many issues here that we can work on, youth and adults, that homelessness, women's abuse, domestic abuse, talk about poverty, talk about kind of isolation, isolatedness, loneliness. We can do so much, and we can make a mark being the proud Odias in North America. Second, that I know that time is up, that I would say my appeal to the youth is reach out to the senior, to the older generation, people like us. Connect. Maintain the history, maintain the heritage, do take advantage of the experience and wisdom of the senior people. Since 1996, I see the senior member, those who were really kind of, at the heyday, that they are not coming. So we must make sure that one youth should take it upon himself or herself to connect with an older member and make that experience part of our own history and heritage. That's my humble appeal. And thank you again for this award, and this is very inspiring for me to carry out what I am doing in the last 30 years, being a proud Odia in the diaspora and in Odisha. Thank you again.
It's going to be end of the session. I would invite my co-convener, Sushil, to give the vote of thanks for this ceremony. We are partners. We have been partners for 10 months. He hasn't seen me before, but he listened to me and he figured it out over here. Apana Sushil Babu? Sushil Babu.
Thank you.
So Sushil Babu, vote of thanks.
Yeah.
Not more than 1 minute.
We are partners in crime. So, all right. I take this opportunity to thank few individuals and teams for this inauguration ceremony today. First of all, thanks to Dr. Senapati so much, the fearless convener of this great event, bringing generations together in one single platform. Vivek Das, President, Michigan chapter, and the team of volunteers they have put together from Michigan, making it all happen. You all saw it. Thanks to all the children of Michigan for performing the national anthem today. It is certainly amazing to see all the children performing 3 different anthems. Our sincere appreciation and thanks to all guests who have their insightful thoughts on our tradition, culture, and roots. Thanks to Mr. Jagadananda, Mr. Das Benur, and my dear friend Arun. We cannot thank enough to Sunny Tripathi for making time for this convention. Sharing her, he being here as a role model definitely helps our younger generations. What I can say about OSA leaders, President Lalatandra Mohanty, Secretary Amar Senapati, Sachi who is not here, all the chapter presidents and their leadership teams, you are all the pillars of this great organization, making it better every day. Thank you. Special thanks to Dr. Siddhikanta Das for always being here and the sponsorship he gives, recognizing people's accomplishments. Finally, all the members of OSA who are present here today and their families and parents and relatives visiting from India and abroad, thank you for being here. We are so happy to be all together under one roof. None of this is possible without you. Thank you. Convention is packed with a lot of programs. Please enjoy for the coming Tuesdays. Thank you.
Hold on. That's okay. Okay. We are all set for the lunch and meeting.
Yeah, so